nothing's complicated once you learn structure. So at Nexxes, we do corporate structuring. So we specialize in making sure that you have the best corporate structure. So it's not complicated once you understand your structures. But most people, you probably think I'm crazy, but most people, most business owners have the wrong corporate structure. Because if I sit there and ask them, I say, hey, would you like control of your assets? Well, yeah, I want control of my assets. Well, do you realize that the courts technically have control of all your assets when you don't have control of it? Because if someone can sue you and then win and take your assets from you, the courts really had control of your assets. You just
100%.
you had what's called management, but you didn't have control. And so what we teach at Nexxes is ownership is not your friend. So most people raise their hand and say, hey, I want to be the owner. I want to own all this cool stuff. And I'm like, no, you don't want to be the owner. Because you're going to have three problems. You're going to have taxes, liability, and lawsuits. If you're the owner, the taxes are going to follow you. The lawsuits are going to follow you, and you're going to walk around with lots of liability. So you don't really want to be the owner, but most people think they want to be the owner.
Well, let's shut off the cameras and go to the conference room and start setting up our shit, because it's probably. Well, I mean, we try to do, especially in the syndication, we have a lot of professionals, but we do have other businesses as well. And sometimes, let's just form an LLC.
Yeah.
And the business grew so much that now we need to go back and kind of restructure that, man.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to be talking.
We like to say the roots create the fruits.
Yep.
Or the structure you choose will dictate the tax code that you use. So if you use the wrong code, you're going to pay massive taxation. So,
100%.
but there's a judge. He was a Court of Appeals judge. His name was Leonard Hand. He said there's a tax code for the informed and there's a tax code for the uninformed, and both are legal.
I know. We just need to know how to interpret, right?
So, you can go down this road and pay a lot of tax. It's legal. Or you could go down this road, pay very little tax, and it's both are legal. So.
Absolutely. And I also had from the investor side, CPAs calling us. It was like from people that didn't know and CPAs that didn't know about real estate. And I'd be like, oh, but you have to have active participation. It's like, no, man, you just go. I'm not a CPA. Yeah. But I just recommend talk to one. But my point is, when you have the right people on your team, when you invest in peers and people such as yourself and other companies, man, that's what makes the whole difference.
Waking up to success. Now we're getting it started. This is the real grind. Everything you've been wanting, building an empire, no question. Talking about real estate, investing, making the millions, no stopping. While we sip on gourmet coffee. The real grind. This is the